Good morning, everyone. Joe Davis from Park City Television coming to you from Deer Valley, the site of the Celebrity Ski Fest. And, of course, it's the opening day for Deer Valley. They like to do it in a big way, and we're going to have a lot of fun meeting some celebs as well as some athletes and see who is better on the mountain. I'm here with Heidi Volker. She is the ambassador of skiing here at Deer Valley and my awesome friend, too.
Nice to see you again.
It's a great day to be here. It's beautiful.
Opening day, it's always a great day. It's a great part of the season.
And, of course, the great part of the season for you is to start it off with the gates, right?
Warming up slowly. Tomorrow's the race. But today, they're challenging us already.
Yeah?
You know, I'm going to have to go back into my think tank from the old racing days.
What do you think about the course then? Tell us conditions, and it's a little steep at the top, it looks like.
A little steep at the top. It's great snow. It's nice and firm. Have to have sharp edges. And the first three gates is really where you can win it.
I'm here with Phil Mayer. Talk to me about the team you've assembled this year. How do you feel?
I had nothing to do with it. You know, we just come to breakfast and, Woody Woodruff puts the teams together, and I have a really strong team. I got his two kids, which are both in race teams. They're 10 and 12, his son and his daughter. And then actually this gentleman I just skied with here, man, he skied when he raced when he was younger and stuff. So I haven't seen him. I got Bobby Kennedy Jr. So I have a lot of good skiers, and we'll see what happens.
So you'll do well.
Oh, wow. Well, they'll do well. I'm just going to ride their coattails.
I'm here with Olympian Steve Mayer. Steve, so do you have like a real desire to beat your brother? That's
the only desire in life is to beat my brother.
Really?
If I lose to other people, I can deal with that, but not him,
How often does it go back and forth?
Oh, every year. One run to the next. It's kind of that way. But no, he always brings the best out of me. I mean, other people, I want to win, but he's one I don't want to lose to, and that's just life.
Talk to me about your relationship for a minute, because I think people are intrigued by that. You guys have been skiing together your whole lives. You competed together. You compete together now. It's got to be a special relationship. It's got to be different than a lot of people have.
Well, it's funny because, we were really fortunate to have one another on one side because we competed with one another as opposed to against one another. Right. I mean, if I wasn't winning, I wanted him to win because I kind of won with that, and it was the same for him. So if I had a bad run or when I got to the bottom of the course, I always, he was running after me, I'd radio him comments, what he needed to do to beat me or everybody else. And he did the same for me because, we had a saying, keep it in the family, and we still do that. We want to keep it when we're out here, it's like, okay, if I don't beat everybody, at least you do, okay? Please, one of us beat everyone. So
that's terrific. I'm here with Robert Kennedy, and boy, what an awesome day it is to be here and celebrate the great work of the Waterkeeper Alliance.
Yeah, we're excited. I think this is the best opening day that at least I remember. Everybody's excited about this weekend, and all of the omens look good.
How was the first run?
It was good. It's very curvy up top.
Indeed it is, and a little steep too.
I see.
Well, I've got one question for you about the Waterkeeper Alliance, and that is this year, of course, we had a pretty bad flood that came down the Animas River. And it started way up in Durango, but it ended up all the way down here in Utah. And you guys went out and investigated it a little bit and took samples, I saw, and things. These kinds of things are going to start touching us more and more, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, water is now a commodity issue. And people, particularly, this is one of the areas in the world that is really affected by global warming. We're having the worst drought in 1,600 years. And people are beginning to understand that without water, without clean water, there's no economy. We have to figure out ways to live within our within the environmental limitations, and that the waterways are infrastructure. We have to maintain them the same way that we maintain roads and power lines and telephone lines. We've got to make an investment, and an investment in clean water does not diminish our wealth. It's an investment in infrastructure, the same as investing in telecommunications or roads construction. It's an investment we have to make if we're going to ensure the economic vitality of our generation and future generations.
I'm here with Olympian and superstar Tommy Moe, my buddy. How you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Yeah?
It's good to be down here in Utah at Deer Valley.
It's great to have you here. This is an important event, the Waterkeeper Alliance.
It is. It's clean water, drinkable water, fishable water. I think Bobby Kennedy's the greatest ambassador for our open waterways, and I've been coming to this event for like 10 years, and it's always a blast to come down and ski with Phil and Steve Mayer and Heidi Volker and run a few gates and have a good time.
Well, it's important to you because not only do you like to ski on it when it's frozen, but you have a lot of prowess in the water fishing, don't you?
I do. I own a wilderness lodge in Alaska called the Tordrillo Mountain Lodge, and I fish up there for king salmon and trout, and I just love getting out and floating on rivers, whether it's kayaking, paddleboarding, or just hiking around. So I love being on the water.
An all season, all water kind of guy.
Well, yeah, it's like in the winter, right? You ski on it all winter, and then the summer you float on it and enjoy it. So it's recycled.
I'm here with Perry Reeves from Entourage. Perry, you seem so at home here in Utah. You come from sunny California, but you're really at home here, aren't you?
Well, I actually did grow up where there's a lot of snow, and like, what do you do when it's freezing out and you can't like frolic on the beach? You go skiing. So I grew up skiing, and I love coming here, and this is like my favorite event. I love Waterkeeper. I live in Costa Rica part of the year, and it's just so important what they do, and to combine the skiing, the racing, the protection of our waters, couldn't be more fun.
Talk to me about what you envision as our future with water. We all need to play a role, right?
Yeah, we all really do. I mean, particularly in California right now, where we're having such this drought, there's sort of a slowly coming to be aware of the effects that we actually can have on our water sources. And I think things are changing. So let's all do the best we can do.
We're here with the general manager of Deer Valley, Bob Wheaton. Bob, this is a great, exciting first day.
This is an outstanding first day. We haven't had an opener like this in a number of years.
It's so sunny and beautiful, blue sky, that traditional Utah blue that's just out of this world. No one can replicate it.
You got it, all the above.
And underneath it, a whole lot of white stuff, more than we were expecting.
Yes, the natural snow, Mother Nature's been incredible to us this year. Yeah. Between the natural snow that we've gotten and then the cold temps, our snowmaking crew has really pulled out all the stops as well as the grooming crew, and conditions are outstanding. We have a lot of terrain open, a lot of lifts open, and we're ready to break open some more.
It's always great to have one of the best starts ever. Yes, and of course, that brings the question of how many times have you been out?
Well, let's see. I pulled my skis out about a week and a half ago, and pretty much on a daily basis.
All right,
yeah,
a little product testing.
Oh yeah, got to do that.
Talk to me about what kind of year you guys are expecting here at Deer Valley. With, you guys have purchased some new territory not too far away. Things are exciting for sure.
They're very exciting. There's a lot of interest in town as we have traveled around nationally and internationally. A lot of interest in Park City, a lot of interest in Deer Valley. So that coupled with the pretty optimistic weather forecast that we're looking at with the whole El Nino thing and all that, we're really optimistic.
That's what I like to hear, Bob, because we know you kind of have a little better line, I think, on Mother Nature than we do.
Yeah, right.
You're friends with Oler, the ski god, right?
Well, you know how the line goes. If you're in the ski business and you're not optimistic, you ought to take up bowling or ping pong or something like that, because you need to be optimistic year after year, but it usually comes true.
It doesn't get a whole lot better than a Bluebird Day unless that Bluebird Day comes on the first day of the season, and that's what it is here at Deer Valley. What a great time we've had with the celebrities as well as the Olympians alike. What a good time, and of course, there's a whole lot more days like this here at Deer Valley, including some powder days that are coming our way, and I hope I see you on the mountain on one of those.